Okay, well, okay, well, we bit early, guys. So do apologize. Oh dear. No, I looked at my screen and I thought it was at 55 seconds. I thought, oh shit, I'm 55 seconds late. And then just realised I'm actually not late. I'm actually in front of schedule. But anyway, it's going to be one of those nights, isn't it? Anyway, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another live stream. As you can see, we are on Greenhill's estate. And I can't remember what we're doing here. It's been a while. It's been a while. Oh, okay, so we're still harvesting whatever this is, canola. So, I suppose we better make a start. If you want to join, feel free. We are on the server, as always. Before we do anything else. Before we do anything else, guys. Where is it? What have you lot done with it? There's it. No one can't. Right, let's get that copied. It should be in the it should be in the descriptions. That's the one I wanted, because I think that's no, that looks okay. We do have and I'm going to put it on Discord as well. I'm going to put it on Discord as well if I haven't already done so. I have put it on Discord. That's fine. What's happening there? Yeah. So it's on Discord. It's there on the channel here as well. So I'm just going to talk for 2 seconds. Yeah, so we have a new video series coming to the channel. And I would like you to pick or choose between. I thought it was in the details. It is. I want you to choose between the maps, the farms that are listed, and I don't have any other in front of me, so I am going to have to go back to YouTube and get all my stuff off the post. So, which map farm should we do our new video realistic survival roleplay on? That's easy for me to say. Should we do it on a Latin farm? It's a third party modded map. A Fairhead, or do we pick one of the maps from the Yorkshire park? So there's like 4 maps within that map, if that makes sense. At the minute, it's Leighton Farm that's winning. So I will close the poll completely at around about 5 minutes to 10 tonight. So around about 3.5 hours time from now, roughly. just over 3.5 hours time. So around about 5 minutes before we officially close the live stream down for tonight, we'll announce what map we are going to be on for the new series. Chances are the new series, yeah, that's it. Let me turn the background noise down on OBS. Actually, you can hear me okay. I'm just passing it back to the phone, so that's fine. It's just me that can't hear myself right, so I'm just going to knock that down just a little bit. Yeah. So it's going to be a single player series because the mods will work on the map. So my plan at the minute is you'll get 2 videos on that series. One will be a Wednesday, the other one will probably be a Sunday. So it'll be Wednesday 6 o'clock-ish, around about this time on a Wednesday. You'll get the live stream, not the live stream, video, and Sunday afternoon UK time. The videos will be around about 45 minutes to an hour long. They're not going to be time lapse, unfortunately, because I at the minute don't have the time to record and then do voiceover and then edit and all that lovely stuff. So unfortunately, you're going to get it as you get it. So make the most of the third party stuff when you get it. So the third person stuff when you get it, because most of the video series is going to be first person, i.e. this camera. Because it's a survival roleplay kind of thing. So we'll try not to super strain as much as what we have been doing. We're going to make it super hard for ourselves, so it's going to be on hard difficulty. And we're going to start around about August time. So we're going to make it as hard as we possibly can. We're going to start off with pretty much barely nothing. Pretty much something similar to the way we started off with this place. But obviously here, we're starting off 1985 vintage machinery, but we do have Storm and any other player that wants to come in and join us. That's where these two series is different. So, of course, the other ones are video and not on our stream. So, one of the other conditions that I'm going to make is we're not allowed to do any work off camera. Okay? So all the work that we do has to be on camera, has to be recorded, you have to see it. Okay? So I'm not going to buy any machines. I'm not going to get anything from the shop, anything like that when we start. Okay? Until we start the video. Obviously, I will jump in and set them up. But what I mean by that is I'll go in and do all my settings. Yeah, turn off hired help options so that they can't buy stuff. Make sure it's the hard difficulty, making sure that all start stops turned off, and anything else I need to double check. So we're also going to have the spin causes damage mod enabled. So we need to pay attention to what's happening with our fuel slippage and all that. On top of that, we might start off with crops, we might start off with animals. I don't know, because obviously I don't know what map we're starting on at this point in time. Obviously, it's looking very likely that it's going to be legend. I don't mind. I'm going between wet and fairhead. Aye. They're both nice maps. Obviously, Wetton's a nice small map. Fairhead's a small map, but it's bigger, if that makes sense. There's more farms on Fairhead. Wetton's only the one main farm, plus a sheep enclosure. So, who knows? I might decide I'm going to overrule the voting system. It is my right after all. The vote is only there to basically give me an idea of what you want to see. But again, I've got to think of it from a video point of view. I can't think of the right one on one. But if Leighton wins, obviously we'll go well ahead. Okay, because it's the nice map. I do, it's a throwback to FS17 and Daggerwood's first ever survival play set up in the So also, if you followed my channel from the early days as well, we did do like against fire role plays and all that stuff. With videos. My favourite, I had a good couple of favourite ones from when I first started videos in 2019. And that was, one of them was Newton or something along those lines. West Newton. The funny thing is that we'll actually look at the names of the good maps on at the end of Sunday's live stream. I'm pretty sure, was it West Newton, guys? Help me out, please. Pretty sure it was. But yeah, I wish that came to 22. Hopefully it comes to 25. Obviously, it makes no difference to us at the minute because we're on 22. But hopefully it comes to 25. Come to think about it, I might actually go to third party site and see if it's actually being developed for 22. If it has, then obviously I'll download it. If it's MP compatible, then I'll share the link with you guys. and I need to have a think about how I can share some of the third-party mods with you. Some of the mods are nice and easy to find. Some of them, I think, could be a bit painful to try and find the links for. But yeah, it's that kind of thing. Also, once we move to 25, if I ever get it, then as I download third-party mods, I will the Discord server. If I remember. But yeah. So yeah. I've completely lost the train of thought now. So course, we're not going to have access to keeping any money in. We start with what we start with. That's it. Obviously, if it's a letting, there's only 2 farms we can start with. If we go and start with Fairhead, then how many farms is there on that map? 4 off the top of my head. So then it'd be a case of what farm do we start with on that map? So, where are we? Come here. So you'll get a vote up the week or tomorrow, whatever. And go, right, these are the farms that are on Fairhead. What farm do you want to start with? Because I'm pretty sure everybody will be sick fed up of seeing the actual starting farm from Fairhead. But yeah, also we don't have the same crops as what's in Leighton. So it makes no difference what map it is. It is going to be single player because of the mods I want to use on the series. So yes, all me. Before anybody has a whinge at me, yes, I know. So the only thing that is left to say is which year do we start? Do we start modern times? Do we start 90s to 2000s? Do we start earlier than the 90s, like 70s, 80s, that kind of time? Do we start 2000 to 2010, that kind of time? Or is it 2010 to 2022, 25, that kind? You know what I mean? So that's it. The only other thing that I need to know is when should we make it? That makes sense. Also, once she's given me that information, I can then work out what vehicles we need to have and all that. Greenhill's over there. The side was over there. Actually, I can just go into that oil production contact. Like I said, when I first came into this map today, it's been a while. I'm not going to lie, it has been a while since we've been on here. So, yeah. So if you haven't already voted, you have until around about 5 minutes to 10 tonight. So over 3 hours time. We'll then be closing the voting poll down. And we will then make our decision on what map it is. At the minute when I last checked, it was letting Farmworks run them. But yeah, it's we have done the wetting before. I know it didn't last very long. I think it was at 4 episodes or something, and then I ran out of time. As with Fairhead, again, we've played in the Fairhead map before. We've done videos on it. It's been a while. Yeah, if I find another map, then do it on that. There's a map that I've got in mind, and I can't think of the name of it. It's set up for doing challenges and that on it, and I can't remember the name of the map. Then again, we could just go old school and use Elm Creek. But again, we'll have the mods and stuff. Mind you, that being said, I'm wanting try and do a live stream on Elm Creek. So my version of Elm Creek. We're also going to do at some point a live stream on the farm that Storm and me built on Elm Creek. It's just trying to find the time where we're both able to jump on it and do it, because obviously Dom needs to be about when we come to do that one. So we could both live stream our gameplay on that one. But it's what day do we do? When do we do it? That's the problem we have at the minute. I just don't have enough hours in my day to play games at this point in time, because obviously I'm in the middle doing paperwork for other stuff. I'm in the middle doing paperwork for the charity fundraising event as well, and trying to sort my life out, basically. So I am being pulled pillar to post and post to pillar in so many different directions at the minute. It's no wonder I don't actually drink. Been a wee while since I've had a drink. I will definitely be having a couple of drinks next month, that's for fucking sure. Then over the Christmas period, I am definitely going to have some drinks. More than definitely, probably over Christmas. I still don't know what I'm doing over Christmas. That streams. I don't know if we have Christmas Day off for streaming, what to do. New Year's Day. It's as simple as that. New Year's Day is a path. I have no idea what to do with New Year's Day yet. New Year's Eve, obviously we'll stream from whatever time to 3 o'clock the following morning. So I don't know what time we'll start streaming at. Obviously we'll take a short 5-minute, 10-minute break halfway through, because I think it's going to be a long stream. And it just keeps YouTube happy. Yeah. Basically anything for an easy life, guys. Oh yeah. As for Jenna, I'm not 100% sure yet what's happening. Chances are it's probably going to be the same sort of she's probably not going to be here, yada. I seriously wish you'd pull a finger out. Get your heads out of the fucking gutters, you lot. Yeah, she does need to pull a finger out, me, Pat. And basically makes the time for me. But on the other side of that, yep, I'm just reasonably busy. And frankly, I don't think she's want anyone to know about compulsory, when the people to give up to, I don't think she's want anybody to know what's going on, and some people just might not do knows. That's the point of view that I'm taking on that. I couldn't see applying that. They're either happy or they're not happy. If they're not happy, they can fuck off. That's my attitude. If you're not happy, Jeremy, you know where the door is. So yeah, that's what I feel like telling off at times. Yeah, they're not happy. Yep, showing the doors. But yeah, another good saying you don't hear it that often is don't let the door hit you on the way out. Yeah, that's probably just a British house. So yeah, that was cold cough. I just drunk. Um, what else? What else? What else? I have no idea. That's just about food again. So yeah, if we do manage to get or not that, if magic flip, if we do manage to get them, and I've said this before, we will probably do some sort of joint live stream kind of during maybe yeah, that kind of stuff. Even if it's through Discord, yeah, we won't have it for an hour, 2 hours, whatever. Yeah, as long as my internet holds up, to do Discord and live stream at the same time, we would play. Yeah. So, as you know, my internet has been a little bit hit and miss in the last week or so. Don't think it's too bad tonight. Surprisingly. But it's one of those things. One of the things I can't remember is, have we still got bailing to do in the other field? And yes, so must. I'm pretty sure someone's been in this, hasn't it? Or was it somebody else that was in? I can't even remember. Because that one since we've been on this map. Yeah, so if you want to join, feel free. We are on the server. As far as I'm aware on this map, all the mods work for MP. As far as I'm aware. Now, don't quote me on that because it's been at least a month since I've been last on this map, and I can't remember what we've done on Friday at this point in time. That was Ballast Springs Report on Friday. And I haven't just checked that up, by the way. Yeah, what were we doing in Ballast Springs on Friday? Barely. Yeah, but we were doing something on Thursday as well, and it's almost been a pain in the arse. What map were we on Thursday next? Troll. Fuck knows. Anyway, I'm pretty sure the mods were up in this one. So yeah. So yeah. Check out the Discord channel. We have added another channel, chat room, thingable, whatever you want to call them, things on Discord. Kitchen, dining room, or an event or something along those lines. Basically, you can share your recipes, pictures of food, whatever you want to do in there. In any of those rooms. Share ideas, ask for some ideas. I'm not saying that's going to be around forever, but it's there for just now. There is plans about in the future for possibly something to happen. And yeah, that's all you get out of me on that one. Basically, it's there if you want it to share. Basically, food related, drink related. If you've got an event of any description coming up, whether it be a wedding, a birthday, any celebrations whatsoever. Worst case scenario, funeral. And you've had enough of cucumber sandwiches or biscuits and cheese or whatever, and sign a message. You don't have to say you're having a funeral, just that you're having a party. And this is this is normal. You have any ideas, just roast it up. We've also added in the Balham Road Dairy section. We've added the map and fuel plan tabs. So within the map section, obviously I've updated, I built the map of the game and roads, paint the roads in and all that. Just make it a wee bit easier for people that don't know the map very well. to come in and help us, as long as you Discord, happy days. I do need to do a wee bit of work, just put locations and greenhouses in and all that, just help show them out. But I think it's slowly getting there. Slowly being the magical word. Sorry, Storm, if you're watching. Sorry. Yeah. So there's that. Also, we need to do our tabs for all the other maps we do. My other idea is putting a tab up for ETS2 so that you can see what jobs we're taking and what we're making, how much fuel we've went through, all that kind of thing per job. The only thing to that is I don't know how we're going to do it very well, because you can't do a table on it very easily, anything like that. If I update a spreadsheet, then I've got to update the link. I've got to keep doing stuff like that. So that's going to get very time consuming. Because it's going to mean that I'm going to have to keep filling spreadsheets up and down twice a week. And I'm going to end up confusing myself on what's up to date one, what's not up to date, and all the rest of that. So what I might do is do it the same way as I've done the Balm Road Build sheet, where we put the details in in one box, if that makes sense, in one area, and everything's all in the exact position each and every time. Like the truck that we've got, load weight, where we picked it up from, where it's going, miles, the fuel that we went through, the total, the amount of fuel, the amount that we got paid, minus toll road costs and fuel costs. And then what we've made, what our gross income is at the end of that. And then keep those going for maybe what the AI driver helpers have done. The AI drivers, what they have done. So I'm going to have a bit of paper this time, maybe yes, do it between that, and I'll have to write the names and all that down. Brought in to do. Well, we couldn't find a job because it cost us thousands of pounds to go home. So it's that kind of situation that we're in. It's doable, but it's also probably going to be a wee bit time consuming because it's not going to be up to date as the streaming. It's going to be like maybe a day, 2 days behind where we are. That makes sense. gonna have to work out how we're gonna do it. What we could also do is maybe get one of them. What what I might also do is put my teeth in. Yeah. What I might also do is get one of the mods to be on Discord and actually put stuff in the order I want to put it. So yeah, that sounds more of a faff than it actually meant to sound. But anyway, um, that's all as long as we have a mod working. Storm doesn't seem to be modding anymore for some reason. He's done a disappearing act on the channel. I don't know why he doesn't seem to be modding anymore. After accepting the modding role. So yeah. So as for FS Farmer, he's another person that's done a disappearing act on the channel recently. I have not heard tell of him in a month, so I hope his carving's going okay. He hasn't even been on Discord as far as I can see. So yeah. Yeah. But yeah. And as for the 2 or 3 subscribers we got over the last couple of days, no idea where they've came to, no idea who they are. If you're one of them that you're watching, welcome. Yeah. So also I wasn't in Discord to change the time of Discord, just give me a time to say that we went live at 7 o'clock. No, we actually went live at 6 o'clock, quarter past 6 as you guys know. Because I ran out of stuff to do and there wasn't really much point going to join Storm for 15 minutes, 45 minutes or whatever it was going to be. Just to jump out and jump back in to get set up for this. At some point we will jump in Storm, we'll live stream with him on probably the map that we built together, because it's slightly more stable than his own map. When I say it's slightly more stable, what I mean was the last time I was on it, there wasn't nearly as many things. Let's put it that way, pallets or anything like that. So hopefully, the times he's been on there without me, he has turned it into Storm Map 2, if that makes sense. If it did, good, because it didn't in my head, trust me. But I know what I was trying to say. So, let's get this combine emptied. We'll get this back into sheds. We'll jump back into Big Fent Tractor. What else? What else? What else? We'll have a look and see what carry-on's going on over there. I think we're putting bales on trailer from what I can see from here. So that'll be fun. Oh yeah, I was going to do that off camera, wasn't I? Oops. Now I remember. But anyway. So yeah, if you've just came from Discord, we do have a poll in both on Discord and in our YouTube channel. The link's in the comments below and it's also in the description below. It'll take you to our posts on the channel, and within the posts, well, the link takes you to is a poll that basically asks you which farm or map should we do our realistic survival roleplay on. I think your options are Let's Farm 22, and it's a third party map. Bearhead, and believe it's a Yorkshire map, off the top of my head. And if memory even serves me correct, just about 4 maps to that map, or 4 farms to that map, and each farm has its own map. If that makes sense to you. I really do hope so. Am I going to end this combine? Probably not. I did get in here. Well, I'm not fully in, I guess. Heads, gutters, out of. Put that into a sentence and work it out for yourself. Yeah. So let's turn that off. Let's go find our... Let's find our tractor. Can I have my tractor, please? Thank you. So, obviously we need to do something with this field now. We need to do something with number whatever. And yeah, so this is number 1. We need to do something with number 1, number 2. Obviously number 3 is going to be our silage hay field. The only field we're going to have is our silage field. Field 2, maybe, don't know. Field 1, it has to be, we're going to keep as our arable. So we've no animals, so we have no proper income this year. So we have to keep staying on our feet, keep our toes, and see what happens from there. I think it's a field trade. So I don't know if there's much point doing silage fields at this point in time. Probably, because we don't have the rush, we don't really need them right this second. My main problem with that is I'm currently in the market of That doesn't actually bother me because I can bale and wrap properly without having bales scattered all over the field, whilst missing bits. So if you know, you know, and I seriously wish that the bale auto drop function was banned in FS games altogether. There's no need for it. It should be completely banned. And we've run out of space for the canola, methinks. I'm feeling that I'm not far enough back. So let's reverse back a wee bit. Press I again. See what happens. I wasn't far enough back, and the bottom of the trailer fell out of the trig. So that's fine. I don't need to worry about that one. As long as that's actually doing a job, I don't actually care. So, we're going to guess what it is. We put the trailer back. We put its lid. We put its lid on. Very quickly, just pushing a button. So we've got a sheep shed, a cattle shed, bale shed, chicken shed. What would anybody? Oh, and we've got the beehives. So we've definitely got honey coming in. Quite slowly at the minute because we're 0.5 of an hour. So once I get caught up on everything we need to be caught up on, I will put the times to around about times 10, probably times 15, because there's not really a lot we can do. We do only have 3 fields. That being said, I do believe we're playing with days, so as we turn to September, we'll go into however many days that I've got selected. Normal it's around about 69 days, not 69, 6 to 9. So 6 T0, 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 9. No, it's 69, 6 to 9. So yeah. If it ever drops off, let's turn that off. So obviously we do need to bring the sprayer back to the farm, and yes, we have to pick up the bales. So let's do pick up the bales. Let's put the tractor in gear first before we play that game. Because there's this thing that it's kind of helps if it's in gear. So yeah. So that's so I'm going to put snippers around for on that one. If I don't run into the tyres, we'll be fine. See if it's any easier doing it first person. Well, that set up. So it's how it's just like that. Actually steer it down. I could always put the round bell ends back, the squeezy ends back on. Seriously, game? Typical Bale in the way. Very, very inconsiderate Bale. But anyway, that is a very, very inconsiderate Bale. meh. It was stuck itself on. So we'll just do that. I think the easiest way is just stop the beams. Stampy stamp stamp. Stop stop. Right. So let's go right. You've just joined, welcome. That's better. So YouTube screws my phone. Anyway, as far as I'm aware, we should still go live. Yes. Just think that's one of the things that's missing from the FS games is realistic bales. I'm not actually wind up anywhere near where I want to be because there's no depth of field in this game. Or even depth of perception. But yeah, we need realistic bales. So the bales actually handle the way they do in real life. It shouldn't be that hard to add that physics into the game, surely. You've got the way the tractors and that handle, so a way a bale handles in games shouldn't really be any different, if that makes sense. Because they've got the weight of the bales, if that makes sense. So the bales actually weigh something. So it shouldn't be that hard to actually make them be a little bit more realistic. Actually have the weight actually mean something, if that makes sense. When they're attached, obviously when you get too much weight on, your tractor either nosedives or rear ends. So yeah, whatever. Yeah. So let's say the way we carried that bale of straw with the squeeze, and we squeeze the bale tight, that should register as the bale's in a fixed position. It shouldn't roll off that position. Yeah, okay, we didn't have the actual the proper attachment on, but it shouldn't make any difference. The bale should sit there until you manually pull the bale out, if that makes sense, one way or the other. The bales we've got left. Two. That's it. So pretty much in order then. Happy days. So these are the last two bales we're going to put on the trailer. So I feel like we need to just work it out so that we pick the right spot. Then go pick up the other two bales, come back, pick up the trailer, and then take the trailer to the shed where we get to offload the bales. We're not selling the bales, we're going to keep the bales because obviously our plan is to have our own cows. Cows need straw, both for bedding and for eating. Hopefully we can get the sheep shed to take some Hay, funny looking hay. Some straw. If I can get the right gear. I'll be winning. So let's go at that. Very yes, game. Thank you, game. Very much appreciate game. 3 bags full game. But let's do it again. So I believe that's it's not everything attached, but you know what I mean. Okay. So that should now be everything secured on the trailer. Well, as secure as it's ever going to be, let's put it that way. So let's go and pick these last 2 bales up and then hitch up the trailer. Yeah, we did have a player in here once. What was the guy's name? That's annoying me now. I can't remember the guy's name. I don't think it was Storm that was in. It was somebody else that was in. I wanted to say Oscar, but I don't think it was. I really can't remember who it was that was in. I think Storm's been in once or twice. Maybe, and I think there was another guy in once. Something tells me his name might have been Oscar. I can't remember. But anyway, that's that field done. So we will take these bales off. So it means offloading these bales again. One of the things I want to try and do is have bales so that they're nice and easy to handle, basically. But yeah. if I do this right, this should auto go into the shed, if that makes sense. I doubt it, but you never know. Get rid of these two over here first. Right. So that gets rid of those two. Might be a job putting 135 or 240, whatever it is, onto this. Nope, because they're gone. So I might just have to swing. Let's just swing round and come in. Going with that on. So let's do it that way then. Yeah, let's take the weight off the back end of the trail and make it a wee bit easier. Back a little bit. Yeah, fling this, not very. So we'll bobble round in the field, sort of like, not really a crop, grass anyway, so there's no crop damage done to grass. This is as long as the ground's not wet. Yes, we won't be able to do this in the new video series. We have to do things properly. But because this is MP, so we've done that. It's nice and easy because we just pull out the trees. We just pull forward, put the trail and it's out of the way. Look, that'll sit around there. So one of the other things I want to do is put this down some spike bale squeezy spiky thing down out the way, and that way nobody gets their eyes stabbed out. So I had a bucket of so what we're going to do is I'm going to set this up so it's ready to do wine basically. That's the plan. I've got it set up so that it's just nice and easy to rock and roll even for doing the wine. So I had another tractor somewhere that left me arse. Should be in this field, just round the corner because it's going to be over. So let's bring this back. Some point 690 might actually move. I'm in two minds whether to put the chain harrow on the back of the 690 or whether to put it on the back of 240, is it? I think it's 135 on this one. It's 240 from this map. But whatever the looks like a 2. Is it a 240? Or is it the 135? I can't remember. Whatever that is, I might put it on that. Failing that, it goes on this. I'm also in two minds of whether to do silage or not. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Do we do silage? In this live stream, or should we just do the cultivating? What should we do, guys? Anyone in that wants to answer? Or will I just make my own mind up? Silage or cultivate? Nope, wrong tab. So we don't need to cultivate until September, really. So I think we'll just do silage. What I am going to do, however, is take the hard hat off. Oops. So let's get rid of the hard hat. I'll go with a cat. No, let's just go what we normally wear. We'll take this baler around because we need this baler a little bit. If I set the baler about here somewhere. Now, if we do hay, it means we can get sheepies. So we might actually do some hay. I think we will do some hay. So let's get the mower attached. Let's distract the faster going forwards. We will go forwards. So we'll get the mower. We'll get it attached. We'll start cutting grass. Hopefully this wee tractor is big enough. 90 horsepower should be for more. We'll then head, because also we do hay now instead of mileage. Ted, I haven't actually got a. Okay, so we've got. Right, we've got a rake. I thought we had. I'm pretty sure we had a Ted. We do have a Ted, that's fine. Whew, that was scary. That was scary. If it's from your store, Tedder. It's handy because we need to get into the drawing, so we might as well bring out the mower. So lift that up and give it a fold. Hopefully we're not going to bite anything. It might need to be unfolded again to get outdoor, but yeah. We'll get it. If I remember rightly, it was a pain putting it in, so yeah. So take it to there, throw it in reverse, one way or the other, we get it out. Right, we'll fold it up again, so it's out of the way. So it's bigger more than what I thought it was going to be. Obviously, the header's not the header. The rate is not the biggest rate in the world. So there is that. But yeah, pardon me. Yeah, we'll do it this way round. That way, we're staying off the shed. We're not blacking the shed anymore. So we'll unfold once the game actually realises that we want it unfolded now. Okay, we'll get it started up. We'll just make sure that everything's turned on and needs to be turned on. I'm going to put four-wheel drive on because obviously we're draining a lot of power from the tractor to take the mower. So now load the mower down. Also, I'll tidy this a bit up once we get back. Easy enough to do. So, don't know how many bills of hay we're going to get out of this. Lights will just make it a wee bit easier for you guys to see what's happening at home or wherever you are. Might also help if I don't put the camera inside the trees, but yeah. So all this is going to be hay. We'll get it all done for hay. I'm in two minds whether to get a bigger tedder, not a bigger tedder, a bigger windrower. Because the one we've got, I think, might be there for a fortnight. We might be there for the fortnight doing this. Again, there's a tree in the way. So, also, if we had a storm in, we could get him to start cutting these trees down for us, because frankly, they are in the way. I do want to plant some trees, don't get me wrong, we will plant trees once we can afford to plant trees, and once we've got, we could plant them by hand, I guess, if mods empty compatible. Yeah, I don't even know if there's an old chainsaw or an old handsaw on Molotov, is there? Free test, free test. There won't be free test, so don't worry. But FS22 even. too many games with twos in them nowadays. But yeah, that's the plan. Obviously, if there's not, then we probably need to keep the trees until we can sell them. What we might do is jump 5 years. In January we might jump 5 years, move into the early 90s. Just so we're getting on. I might do something else if that makes sense. Also, we're not going full with sheets or anything like that. We're gonna have turf all around that shed. So I just eyeball obviously that's as far as we go. Obviously got the cobbles, so I'm just imagining driving the cobbles just now. Cobble. Whether or not. So what I'm going to do is just reverse that where we've just been basically. I'm not going to cobble any of that anytime soon. And I don't think we're going to put any more productions down because I don't think we can afford any more. Just backwards. There. Keep things a wee bit neater. Well, until we start windrowing. You know what I mean. Head, that's the one I wanted. We will square the corner off a wee bit. Corners just can't really square a corner. So we do need hay anyway because we need hay for cows. We need hay for sheep. My plan is to get sheep soon as. I'm not going to cheap money in, I'm not going to do anything like that one. Skip time forward. We'll actually just move the time forward just so that we can easily get a chainsaw, if that makes sense, and we can actually do some chainsaw work. So I don't think the chainsaws are going to be in here yet. Chainsaws. Okay, we do get a chainsaw, so it makes no difference then. So if the chainsaws are going to be there, fine. We just have to imagine that, you know what I mean? Yeah. So let's continue on. So yeah. I was going to say, actually, I will just read it. But that's not going to work, you know. There's a lot of fun driving through the grass as I'm trying to mow it. Absolutely pointless. So we'll do our best not to drive on the grass that's going to be mown as much as possible. I know we are going to do it at some point because there's just don't think we can get out doing it if that makes sense. So I don't really want to have to go down or around the field multiple times no more. But if you want to join, feel free. We are on the server. I'm going to go first person. See how easy it is to mow in first person with an offset mower. Probably not that easy in the game. It's all easy doing it in real life. But I think we are not managing very well. So let's just jump out. We'll probably do another 2 headings after this and then we'll work out where we go from here or there. So if you want to join, feel free. I'm just going to jump to Discord 2 seconds. Where is I was going to send Storm a message and ask him what's he doing, but I'm going to guess that he's sleeping. Failing that, he's playing with his TV. Read into that what you will. I've just remembered I actually made myself a protein shake half 6. What past 6? Roundabout. I haven't actually drunk it, so I'm just shaking it off the table just in case. The one I'm currently drinking just now is a cafe latte flavour kind of garbage, and it actually tastes like the strawberry one was a lot nicer, and I will be getting the strawberry one again. Hopefully I can get it in a big pub, because that's the only reason I went for the cafe latte one, just because it was in a bigger pub and it was cheaper. Now I know why. Oh. But yeah. So I'm in two minds regarding Twitch. Um, Obviously, we're going to do it with Streamlabs. But Streamlabs is a hell of a big download. I'm not joking. It is a massive fucking download. I don't remember OBS being this big. I am not joking. Streamlabs is massive. So I don't know whether or not we go with Streamlabs. I don't know. We might use a different streaming service or which. I don't really want to have to use OBS because you've got to keep logging into the accounts every time you switch accounts to OBS, and you can not do it that way if that makes sense. So I don't know. Also, I want to give Twitch another couple of goals. The only thing we'll be streaming on Twitch at the minute is the Rap House. Because I don't want to stream any of the other gameplay. I might do. I might do FS22. I might do something. No, I might do Jenner's Family Park. I need to find out a way of uploading it to YouTube. So that's yeah. I don't know how I can do that very easily. Hopefully there is a way of doing that where I do need to do it through Streamlabs and OBS at the same time. My internet, my phone internet is going to absolutely hate that. That's it's yeah. Let's not do it. Yeah, let's think that one. I've no idea how to do it. We might just do Genesis Harm on there and done with it, if that makes sense. Because it's a single player map, so it's not as if we're going to have any help on it. So it's one of those things where we might as well have a wee play, see if we can get some people from Twitch to come and join us here on YouTube. Who knows? So, what day is it tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday, isn't it? So, I don't have my bit of paper in front of me. Are we two students tomorrow? Or let me jump to Discord. Okay, so Storm's playing 25. He doesn't want to come and join us today. That's fine. So, yeah. Where's the events? Events. Come on. Why am I streaming at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning instead of 10? Anybody want to answer that question? I'm sure it's meant to be 10 o'clock we stream on Wednesday. So let's just edit that. No, I want to edit it. I don't want to start it. I want to edit series. Next. 10, it's 10 till 2. So save that. Okay, and let's put it in for 11 till 3. Right, I think it's actually sorted itself out now. Anyway, we are streaming tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Pardon me. And then we'll live again at 7. So what I might do is do Twitch from around about 3 o'clock. So we'll be on Twitch from probably 3 o'clock tomorrow. What we're playing, I don't know. It might be the Rap House. You know, we might start the Rap House again for save game. So we'll start it again. We'll go again, unfortunately. We'll then do maybe next week. Actually, no. What I'm going to do is probably. Oh, I don't know. I need another streaming service. I'll give Twitch another. What I'll do is I'll give Twitch another couple of goes with OBS, just to see what the audience levels are like over on Twitch for us. If we're not getting the audience numbers, then after 2 weeks, or at the end of this month, we'll go Twitch on Twitch. I'll share the main Twitch channel on Discord. I'll share the main Twitch channel on YouTube so you guys know it's there. And there's a couple of people, I believe, follow me on my private Twitch channel, so I'll send them a message just to say that this is the channel that we're going live on, and would you like to join us? That's pretty much what we're going to say. So one of the other things I want to try and do is try and set it up so it's a wee bit better. Obviously, it's not going to be the same games we play on Twitch either. Farm Sim's one of those ones we could, but it's going to be like different themes altogether. We're not going to be saving to the laptop because I don't have enough space in the laptop for that to carry on. So yeah, we'll just have to deal with what we get basically. Obviously, yeah, if we get the viewing numbers and we end up going down the road of getting Streamlabs works properly, we will then obviously live stream through Streamlabs over on Twitch. That being said, if Streamlabs is better than OBS, if it's better than OBS, then Streamlabs will be what we stream to YouTube on, and OBS will be set up for Twitch. Now, bear in mind that we stream more to YouTube than we do Twitch. If we use Streamlabs, it makes no difference because I am going to screw up so many times Streamlabs because it's going to be completely different. I haven't seen the format of it, I haven't had any look at it properly. But yeah, obviously if you stream, you've got Streamlabs, let me know, send me some pictures of the way you've got it set up. Pros and cons, I've used OBS as well at some point. Let me know what's better, what you think's better, what you think's worse. Pros and cons with each, obviously. OBS sometimes doesn't game capture very well, we all know that. We've had times where the live streams actually turned into a radio station at the start because OBS has went into a hissy fit and forgotten it's actually there to game capture and not just a radio station. But apart from that, it's normally pretty reliable. It's just the person at the end of the live stream that's got to mute mic and all that. It kind of screws up. And I still can't believe I actually didn't realise that 5 minutes one day that I'd actually turned the outro music off. So yeah, that's yeah. The fact I was actually sitting there wondering why I was not getting any music from the phone during the outro. Yeah. I still can't believe I done that. But anyway. So we'll be over on YouTube 10 o'clock tomorrow, and then at 3 o'clock we'll head, we will be on Twitch. There'll be no heading, we will be on Twitch. We'll stream there for 2 or 3 hours. We'll then have another wee break. We'll be back on YouTube for around about 7 o'clock tomorrow evening for the second part of Yarra Valley Farm. So we're heading down under tomorrow. Be around about 10 o'clock in the morning. We'll be heading down under to the land down under. I'm not going to start singing the song because YouTube and all that, but anyway. So if you want to join us, feel free. We are on the server. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. If you want to like the live stream, feel free. If you want to share a link to any of the content that we have on the channel, feel free to do that as well. If you want to head over to our GoFundMe page, well, it's not our GoFundMe page, but it's the GoFundMe page for the UK-wide tractor and vintage vehicle run that we are a proud partner of. Yeah, the more we can raise the event, the better the event will be. The better the quantity. Right, take 3. Oh dear. Right, the more money we can raise for the charity fundraising event, the better the... I've lost train of thought. What am I trying to say? Right. We'll take 4. Also, the more money we can raise for the charity event, the better quality of videos that will be on the channel for the event. So better coverage, that's the word I wanted. Better coverage of the event will be on the channel. Fucking oh yeah. Oh, 4 takes and managed it, thanks fuck for that. Anyway, we are live after all. There's no outtakes. Unless you want to take a clip, copy, whatever, of what just happened. I quit. I quit. I quit, I quit, I quit. Storm, are you in chat yet? If so, it's your fault. So, if you're not in chat, it's your fault, Storm. But anyway, we'll do this again. So. Oh dear. It would only happen to me. We are live after all, guys. So I was saying, if you want to clip any of that, feel free. If you want to try and share it one way or the other with us, we can try and do outtake stuff on the channel. Because I'm pretty sure that we make enough bloopers, outtakes, whatever you want to call them, basically to fill half an hour of content, basically. And most of the time it'll be me eating my own words. But anyway, this is our last path for the headlands, methinks. As you know, this has been passed by, so we're now going up and down the field. So, we'll do it. I'll roughly eyeball it so that we are going back down somewhere sensible. Which is rather awkward to do when all you can see is trees every now and then. Um, I'm guessing that's where we would roughly want to be. It is indeed that one. Just make sure that we are in that box. And we seem to be okay. So we are flattening some of the grass, as we know we don't really want to be doing that in real life, but it is a game after all. So we'll just have to make do. So we will do it again for the bigger bit and just take it halfway down the field, I think. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see what happens. So now we can go round and round and stuff. What we could actually do is oh, was there any need for that? So I'm just gonna square that line off. I'm not really happy with the way it was. So we might as well just keep cutting. I know it's probably not really what we should be doing, but we'll keep cutting because simply why not? Doing it this way is a slightly faster way of doing it. We're getting through the field a lot faster. Just we need to watch roughly what we're doing and that we don't miss bits. Missed bits don't make us any money. You know, we're not really making money from the field at this point in time. We're making it through the wool and milk and all that kind of stuff through the animals buy. So, yeah. Hi, Hem. How are you? Where have you been for the last whatever year? So you're offline. I'm not offline. I'm online. I've probably got Discord muted because I'm live streaming and playing, and you're offline. I'm not offline. The reason I'm not getting notified because I'm streaming. I think Discord's had an update and it's not sending me notifications when I'm live streaming anymore. I'm okay, mate. So for some reason, it's I will buy candy and chips to this weekend. Right, okay. It's a weird combination, Storm, but hey, you know, if you want candy and chips, then I think I would rather have fish and chips than candy and chips, but uh, as long as you're not putting tartar sauce on your candy when you're having it with the chips, you'll be fine. Or is chips and where you're from crisps? Well, what we would call crisps in Britain. 'Cause I know the Americans they call crisps chips and chips fries. I'm waiting for. I have. I have waiting for you today, but you never came. I've been busy with paperwork until about 5 o'clock, and then I had my lunch at 5 o'clock, and this is me just literally catching my breath to do this, and then I've got another hour of paperwork to do, roughly. And then hopefully that's me for this week. I hate fucking paperwork. Poor you and paperwork. Yep, I hate paperwork. I fucking hate it. But I've got to do it. Because of a long story short, it's to do with investment and basically things that we've got planned for the coming months and all that. Nothing to do with the charity today. That was yesterday. But I think that should be more or less me caught up until I actually hear back what's actually happening regarding what we're doing. It's only me and Jack. Is that you got a stream all to yourself then today, Storm? Actually, quite busy today. Hold on, let me jump to OBS. Yeah, it's been a bit going, but OBS. Going, but OBS. There's been 15 people in, but I believe it's been more than 15 people, frankly. But yeah, not every view counts. What it counts to, I don't actually know, but um, did you see the new page that went up today on the channel? Were you paying attention to the Discord channel today? I might have missed a bit. Don't tell anyone. First we'll get it on the way back. So I was over in Discord. How's the year I push the right buttons? But anyway. Um, if you've just joined the live stream, welcome. Oh, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. We're all good. Nothing to see. We didn't miss a bit. Everyone. If people know we missed a bit, they won't want to miss bits. So yeah. Um Oh, right. I'm going to start with my phone. Because every single time I look at my phone, I'm missing bits. Right, I'm just going to continue to fly because we're going to have to go back up top of the field when I stop. Because the was just not um, long enough, shall we say. Nice and tidy. Now, going up here, we shouldn't miss anything. Yeah. What, what we're going to do is the same as what we've done on the wee bit. We'll just mow the square as we're going. Um, it's not what we should be doing, but if it helps speed mowing this field up, then so be it. If you want to come and join us, feel free. We are on the server. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel, like the live stream, and all that lovely stuff. If you want to share any content even on the channel, feel free. If you want to help the charity event that we are a part of, it's the UK-wide Tractor Vintage Vehicle Run. You'll find a link to the GoFundMe page on our channel. Every little helps. Don't want, if you can't afford to donate, it doesn't matter. Just the more money we can help to raise for the event, basically makes a bigger event possible and means that you're getting slightly better content when you film it, basically, because you're getting to see a lot more of what's going on. You, you know, you'll get to see a lot more vehicles, basically, is what I'm trying to say, the bigger the event. So yeah. If you know any companies that want to sponsor a charity event, tell them to get in touch with myself and I will put them in touch with people that need to deal with them. The reason it's been done that way is I'm not sure at this point in time if there's actually anybody in the office anymore. Because obviously I'm doing what I'm doing from home. Office wise, I'm not 100% sure who's in the office anymore, if anyone. So yeah, I think we're all doing stuff from home just to try and save money for the charity or the charity event, and basically so we can actually on with everything else we've got to do privately as well. So that's an idea. Tomorrow on Twitch we will probably do a informational live stream regarding the charity event on Twitch. Because obviously everyone on YouTube knows about it. If you don't, then have a look at the part 4 of the 24-hour live stream. I'm sure it's in part 4, near the end or middle or wherever. I'm pretty sure it's in part 4. Check them all out anyway. Basically go over the charities that we're fundraising for and bits and pieces along those lines. So yeah, that's me done my good deed now. Oh, you know what I mean? That's me done what I need to do. So we'll go back to mowing the field. Because I'm quite sure that none of you want to. Oh, wrong tab. I'm quite sure none of you want to see this. I know it's loud. Oh. Why, what, where, when, do what? Right. Where's it? Sorry, him. I've no idea what happened to my chat there. It's only me in paper, in charts. Where's all this? Quietly modern, I think. I log into OBS, some admin. What? I don't understand that one. Crocodile, angry face, new map today. No, this is Greenhill. Greenhill Estates. We've been on this before. Yeah. So I couldn't resist putting that up. Oh dear. I do apologise. I have no idea what happened to my chat on my phone. Travis was going to sleep now. If I was going to sleep, you'd be getting this. But since I am not, you're getting that. Actually, no, you're getting that. Oh dear. Honestly, I've no idea what happened to my phone. For some reason, it's not notified me of any new messages at all. It hadn't scrolled up. It just sat there. So it's only literally because I went into OBS I actually seen your messages. So I do apologise. Oh, I think I'll just literally. I think I will just go to sleep. You can mod, you can live stream, you can do everything on your COD. I would pull you over in Discord, but I know you don't like it, so. If I had a mod in Discord and that was also watching on YouTube, they could actually shout at me and go, "You've missed a message, you've missed a message, you've missed a message." Because when I look at my phone, I am actually looking at the messages in the live chat on YouTube. I'm not looking at the black box. I'm actually looking at YouTube's messages internally. So I very, very rarely actually look at what my gameplay is doing. And it literally was only because I went into OBS was when I seen the messages and I actually doubted myself. I don't remember seeing these messages. What the fuck's going on? Then double checked my phone and went, my phone is froze. As it's unfroze, it hasn't went to the bottom of the messages. Oh, it hasn't shown any messages. So I am now curious, not curious, but conscious even, that I am now going to miss messages. So yeah, if you've just joined, welcome. Welcome to the Madhouse. YouTube is being a pain in the ass with messages today because it's not working properly. Nothing to do with me. I'm blaming YouTube. So yeah. Oh dear. Are you still there, Hem? Are you still there, Hem? I'll take that as a no then. You're probably playing on your new TV, eating candy, playing Clemson 25. What are you actually doing anyway? Yeah, you are on 25. Going by Discord. So yeah. Hold on, I'm going. Oh, that's not what I want. That's what I want. I've still got an hour of live streaming to do yet. Oh. So just to remind any new people who may not have been here to start off with, obviously yeah. We do have in the description below the live stream and at the very top of the comments chat, we have a link to our poll on the posts page. So in around about 50 minutes time, that poll is going to close. And basically the poll is for the new video series that we are doing here on the channel. And it's for you guys to pick what map farm that we should boost for the new series. So the new series is going to be a realistic survival roleplay. Don't try and say that too fast because it is a kind of tongue twister. And there's, off the top of my head, I think there's 3 maps to choose from on that, and it's Alecton Farm, Fairhead, and the Yorkshire map pack. Where I believe there's 4 different starting farms within the map. If that makes sense. And each farm has its own map, if that makes a bit of sense. I did write the name of that farm down in front of me. Pidneal, is it Pidneal? There's 4 farms within that, but there's only 3 farms that we would probably lose within Greenhill. But yeah. So if you want to see what's winning out of those three sections that's on the poll just now, feel free. We will be closing it around about 54 minutes time. So I will jump over there at that point and have a look to see who's winning, what farm's winning, what map's winning even. Not necessarily the one that's going to win is the one we're going to pick. Because obviously I've got to do what's best for the channel. But if it's like 25% more, 25 to 50% higher than everything else, then I'm more likely to go for it, if that makes sense. It's the poll's only there to give me a rough idea to what you want to see on the channel. That's why it's there. Okay. As for what's happening tomorrow, also two live streams tomorrow here on YouTube. They are both Yarra Valley, so they're both the Australian map, and I keep missing bits. There's more, so we'll just tidy up the mess that we keep making. So we'll be first live streaming around 10 o'clock in the morning here in the UK. Check out Discord for your local times of that. Discord should keep you right with what it is for your time zone. Obviously, if you subscribed and you've got the notification bell turned on, you'll get your notifications from YouTube. As we go live. Around about 3 o'clock tomorrow, and it's not scheduled, it's not on Discord yet. I will put it on probably tomorrow after we've done the YouTube first part live stream. So we're going to go over to Twitch around about 3 o'clock. I'm going to have a 1 hour lunch break between 2 and 3. We'll then be over on Twitch, possibly playing the Rap House Simulator. Don't know if someone's going to come and join us. Don't know what's going to happen. We might be on there for a couple of hours. We might then jump to FS22. We'll jump in with Storm and go to one of his maps and see what's happening. We'll have a wee live stream with him on Twitch on one of his maps. And I bet, yeah, that Storm currently is jumping up and down. If he's watching this, he'll be jumping up and down, going, yay! Ryan Sim's coming to play with me tomorrow, yay! Oh, sorry, I've just got that vision there in my head. Oh dear. But anyway, that's the plan, okay? Also, when we're on Twitch, we will talk about this charity fundraising event and all that, just to try and raise awareness for what's going on there. And we'll take it from there, basically. Also, we'll do it through OBS because I'm not downloading Streamlabs for 2 weeks until we fully work out whether or not Twitch is worth the hassle, if that makes sense. Also, if the views are not there on Twitch, then we're not going to be doing it. I know we're only there once a week at the minute, so yeah. I might tweak some stuff about over the weekend. We might stream on Twitch on Saturday. Don't quote me on that. We might stream on Twitch on Saturday. From around about 3ish to about 6, right? Because also I'm going to want my dinner. I'm also going to want my lunch. So, and I know for damn sure that whoever's modding over the weekend is going to want their lunch and dinner as well. So, obviously, Hem's in today modding for a change. So, yeah, he was obviously listening to us on Sunday, was it? Yeah, it is Tuesday then. He was also listening to us on Sunday when we were saying he hasn't been in for a while modding. Is he still here? Turns out he is still here, because he's modding today for me. So, it's about time he pulled his finger out and modded. So, that's what he's doing today. And I missed some of his messages. So, once again, I am still sorry for that. I do blame YouTube because it's literally YouTube issue. Didn't even show me there's new messages there. Because normally you get the triangle, the downward arrow to stay look down and scroll down. And I didn't get anything. So all I can say is YouTube fucked up big time. And it's only because I went onto OBS, or tabbed through OBS, I should say, I actually seen the new messages. So yeah. So another thing, if you're having problems with the wording on screen, if it's and the imaging on screen, if it's washed out, if you press on your screen, especially if you're on phone or that doesn't even matter, anything you're watching, if it looks to you that it's washed out, if you click on your screen so the settings come up in the top, your gear symbol comes up in the top right corner. If you press on that, you will get your, is it quality? What is it? Quality. So if you press quality, for some reason I'm at 360p, I shouldn't be at 360p. You can change to whatever setting you want on that. So I've set mine to around 400 and something. It just gives you that slightly better quality. On my phone it goes up to 700. Is it 700? Aye, 720 60 is what my max is, because of what I'm streaming through. So I don't know if it's any higher for you guys if you're watching on PC or whatever. But YouTube always goes into that auto mode, and it's not always the best for your feedback, if that makes sense. Obviously, the higher the bit rate, if you want to call it that, if the connection's not good, you might get no stuttering. Ah! I've done that again. Right, I'm going to put back to auto because it is actually starting to stutter on my phone a wee bit. So I'm just going to tidy the mess I've just made. I'll go in reverse one way and drive the other way. But yeah. Meh. So obviously Mosey's know all this. Anyway, I'm just yeah, making noise basically. Yeah, then we're about 20 minutes past 9. So that was bound to happen because I was trying to square that off. So yeah, I'm not doing a very good job of this tonight, am I? I think this is probably going to square. I was going to say that's probably going to square it off go that way. I'm just trying to make it as easy as possible. Yeah, back off. So we'll reverse backwards, we'll just square that off. We'll then drive forwards. If we don't, chances are we will miss it. So yeah. Only 1 second. Just pardon me. So around about half an I'm here. Good, good. I do apologise for missing your messages before. If you didn't hear, yeah. So around about 30 minutes time, we find you. Eh? What are you joking about? Not be? Are you not actually here? That would be a very weird joke, Pet. That seriously would be a very, very weird joke. Yeah, what I was about to say was around about half an hour's time, we'll be closing the poll here on the channel. So there is a link to the poll in the live stream's descriptions. I'm also, just when I'm thinking about it, going to pin it if I can actually find it again. Is it still in? Yes, it is. So what I'll do is I'll just repost it. I think that's what I'll do. I'll just repost it. It's easier. And I'll pin that. So it's also pinned in chat if it's easier for you to find it in there. So yeah. So if you press on that, it will take you to the posts. I recommend you doing it now if you want to see your favourite map out of those three, basically, being a part of our video series. So if you want a video series on your map, make sure you cast your votes for 5 minutes to 10. So you've got around about 29 minutes to post your vote. So your three choices are Letting Farm, Fairhead, and the auction one, what is Pidneil. So obviously if Pidneil wins, then you've got another vote for another three. What are the three starting maps within that map, if that makes sense. So you've got around about 25 minutes roughly. Just over 25. So obviously I haven't checked to see what's winning yet because obviously I'm live streaming. But when we ran the poll on Sunday during the live stream, it was Letting Farm that was out on top. It's a nice sized map for single player. What I might do is have a look at the mods that I want to use and possibly speak with Storm and see whether or not he wants to come in, if we can get the mods to work. If we can get them to work as MP. So the problems is we are doing it realistically, so we can't have auto drop turned on if he comes in. There'll be no auto loading trailers unless the trailer is actually designed to be an auto load trailer. What I mean by that is if it's the rolling bale trailer with the auto load function, we can't have it with auto load. We can have the trailer, but we can't enable the auto load function on it. The only way we can have auto load is if it's like an Anderson's trailer or one of the base game self-loading trailers. You know, with the arm that comes down with the spare on. That's the only kind of auto loading trailer we can have. It being a realistic survival. Also, there'll be no more of this third person carry on. It's all got to be in cab. We'll have realistic cab enabled so we can do that. I will have easy dev turned on, so it will be enabled just in case. Because we all know what Farm Sim can do. So I will have easy dev enabled, but we won't use it. If I have to use it, then it's going to cost us 10 grand. Okay, I'm going to take a note of that at the end of this live stream. That if we use super strength in the realistic survival roleplay, it will cost us £10,000. Okay. Pair time that we enable it. Okay. So if we enable it, put one job in the episode video, then we keep it enabled until the end. Otherwise, it's going to cost us another 10 grand if we have to re-enable it. I don't want to have to use it, but we know what the game's like. Okay. The other thing is we're going to do it in hard mode. Okay. So also need to set the map up and do all that. I'm not going to buy any equipment or do any gameplay apart from setting the map up. So what I will do is I'll just set the map up, turn off auto start, or ensure that auto start's turned off. Make sure that AI workers do not buy material. If we use AI workers, it might be that you guys come round to me and go, no, you're not using AI workers. AI traffic will need to be kept turned on because it's realistic to the map. If it's made to be on the map, it'll be left on the map, if that makes sense. We'll probably do it 3 days per month, or 1 day per episode, if that makes sense. Depending on what we need to do. That's the thing, okay? It might be that we do two days per month. Let me know, okay? Once we get the map sorted out, we'll then do how many days we do per in-game one. So you've got 20 minutes left to vote. If you want to vote. Let's have vote. If you want to vote. What I'm going to do is, give me 2 seconds, let's jump into that. Add a timer. We are 20 minutes, let's say. So if I change that to voting closes, save. I click on that, is that going to do anything for me? That's the way we do it, okay. Copy that. Trying to remember how to do this. Paste. Okay. So it's the worst time about doing that. Right, let me change that to 19 minutes. Actually, no, we'll leave it as 20. And we'll get the countdown started. So that should now be ticking down. It is. So I'm just going to move that and stick it somewhere out the way. Well, that's easy said and done, isn't it? Sticking it out the way. Let's stick it up the top. So, just under 20 minutes now left, and then we'll be closing the voting, the poll, whatever you want to call it. So the time I basically started talking, you're probably, what are we now? Just around about the 19-minute mark, roughly. So we do have a 30-second delay. So I will be doing a countdown with these around about 10 seconds. I'll then close it, but I'll probably give you an extra 15 seconds before I actually pull the votes down. or the pole coming down. Feel that I'm just that. But yeah, I'll try and close it the best I can. So if you want to vote, now is your time to vote. And I really need to stop my phone when I'm cutting grass. Because I'm just making a fucking mess. So if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. If you want to like the live stream, feel free. If you want to share any of the content here on the channel, with friends, family, co-workers, etc., feel free. If you want to check out the GoFundMe page for the charity event that we are part of, feel free. The GoFundMe link is in our homepage here on the channel. If you want to vote, I nearly done it again there. If you want to vote for which map we use for the realistic survival or roleplay, feel free. You have around about 16.5 minutes, roughly, at the point of this conversation. Yeah. I had a bit of a brain fart there on rooftop. No, it's not. It's still 20 minutes in the live stream yet. But no, it's the poll that's closing, not the live stream. We're doing this live. So yeah. Now I know what I'm doing. But yeah. So yeah. What was I going to say? No idea. Yeah. Done it again. Nope. So around about 15 minutes, guys, if you're casting your vote. Can I actually get in here with this? Just as long as I can get back out again. It's a little bit. A little bit tight. Not this little shed. Any bit or something in these two. I think this was slightly higher. If it is, this is where the motor's staying. Nope. That's even lower. So, yeah, unfortunately, I think the motor's going to have to stay in here, and it's going to be the challenge putting in and out all the time until we can afford to buy a bigger shed. So, I probably should bring the drill out, but what we just have to do is put that. I was going to say put that there, but is it going to be in the way of the way that is the question? Hopefully not. If it is, we'll move it. It needs to be moved anyway. What else do we want? So I'll turn that off for the time being. We'll jump into. That is our 240. We'll jump into 240. Hi, him. Three cars as we've got. And the auto tractor. Yeah, it's gonna have to be that. That's fine. I've hit the wrong button. Um, Actually, I'll keep. Oh wow. No, let's take the front roller off because it's going to be a pain otherwise, isn't it? So, what have we done for time? About 8.5 minutes. And then we'll be closing the plane down. Hopefully this won't take too much horsepower, this header. I hope. Here we go. So around about 7 minutes. And then we close the hole. So who knows, we might get the field tedded before that. Yeah, maybe not. Let's get that started. We'll go back a wee bit just to um, make the length a bit better. Dun. So we do have enough horses under the bonnet to pull the header on. Whether or not we can afford a bigger windrow or rake, I don't know, but we can cross that bridge when we next on this map. I don't think we're going to have time today. We've missed a bit. And I wasn't even paying attention to what was going on in the phone at that point in time. So yeah, I can't even use that as an excuse. 5 minutes left, guys. I just want to check something, so I'm just going to jump out of there 2 seconds. Actually, I don't think I can do it that way, can I? So, what I'm going, no, it's going to interfere with that, isn't it? What I'm going to do is turn the desktop background noise off, guys. So give me 2 seconds. You'll still hear what I'm saying, but you won't hear any noise coming from the desktop. I hope. Yeah. So that's fine. The desktop noise isn't coming through. Yes. Right. So I know what I'm doing now. So let's get the desktop turned back on so you can actually hear what's going on. So we have a 1 minute and a half left. I'll just jump back into the game for that time. If we can ever get the tractor moving again. So I do have a surprise for you when we finish the timer. So yeah, obviously we'll jump out the game and get screen share. Actually, I can't get screen share turned on until we just have to jump to a blank screen until we get to that stage. Actually, I can't. I don't think. Where is it actually? Anyway, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Well, probably around about 20 seconds as of this point in time, depending on how much of a delay we've got. I forgot to actually check OBS. So, I'm just going to. Oh, I put that up. I was hoping it was going to actually save the game, but obviously it's not wanting to. So, when we jump to OBS, we are now slightly over. So, let me put up screen share and put that up. So, actually, let me jump to there and we will stop that time down. And I don't know. So, yeah. So, the voting has now closed, as the drum roll just said. So, yeah, it's still waiting for them, guys. So, that is probably where we're going to be doing our realistic survival, a role play on. Um, so, so yeah. Um, voting has now closed on this poll. Item farm has one. Can't spell. Still can't spell. Oh dear. Item farm has one. 16 September. Oops. 25. Okay. So that poll will be deleted probably tomorrow, guys. So if you wanted to vote, you are too late. You've had plenty of time to do it. So yeah. can you do me a favour, mate? Put vote closed on the. Actually, I can do it myself because I need to pull the thing down anyway. So I'll do it just on my phone. So I'm just going to unpin that comment. Get the phone out the holder. And I'll put it in. Voting has now. I'm sorry. Actually, I don't know. If I post a comment, can you unpost it? Hold on, let's try this out. Um, can you unpin something? Can you unpin that for me, Hayden? Or will it not allow you to do that? Are you able to unpin that comment for me? Or do I have to do it? I'm curious now to see if that actually works. So, we were waiting for him to wake up, because he's obviously sleeping. There's something else I'm going to do. Oh, yeah. Um, so, we were waiting for him to wake up, because he's obviously sleeping. There's something else I'm going to do. No, that's not what I want to do. I need to put in studio. Yeah. So it's just the brain fart there. Yeah, that's what it would be. So, oh, you just put that for 2 seconds or not? Jump. So yeah, whatever bit is, yeah. So there's no point us doing anything else. So we'll just reinsure that it has actually saved. So um, they are all my game saves. Actually, they are all my game saves. So yeah, where is it? Waiting for. There we go. So that's which one, guys. So that will be our realistic roleplay survival, whatever it is, series. Should I get rid of that timer, guys? I think I ought to. So we're not having an intro, don't worry. I just wanted to make sure that was there. I am going to unpin that message since I'm obviously able to do that. Pardon me. Also need to check his. Um, Don't worry, you're not being demodded. I'm just trying to sort something out. Right. Just to make you aware, you're now being promoted to managing moderator. Can you just post something again in chat for me, please, Wakey, wakey. Right, that's better. Good. Yeah, right. Okay, did you hear what I said about you now being a managing moderator or whatever it is? Night. No, not nights. Did you hear what I said about you being a managing mod? Anyway, I'll send you a message on Discord. Um, but yeah, so that is all we've got time for. In this live stream. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. If you have enjoyed the live stream, give it a like. If you want to share a link to any of the content that we have here on the channel, feel free. If you want to check out the GoFundMe page for the charity event, feel free at doing that as well. I'm not twisting anybody's arms, anything like that. It's completely up to yourselves what you want to do. But yeah, for some reason, OBS is tanking. I have no idea why, but it seems to have just tanked. So we'll take that as a cue to stop streaming, because it's always having a hissy fit somewhere along the line. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you tomorrow morning. So till then, guys, enjoy the rest of your day, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in. Till the next live stream, guys. Bye for now.